Good morning, children. Welcome back to English class. I hope you are enjoying at your home. Right. Children, already I started third term English, even though many of you did not receive third term books. So, in today's class, we are going to recall what we learned in the first term. Children, you should go through your first term lessons also. You are enjoying your days just like that. You can enjoy, but at the same time, don't waste your time simply. If you don't have third term books, you can read and go through first term or second term books. If you have a habit of reading, you can acquire knowledge from books. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டேர்ம் லெசன்ஸ் தான் முடிஞ்சிருச்சு. அதையே மறுபடியும் நம்ம ரீகால் பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னு நீங்கள் நினைக்கலாம். ஸோ நிறைய பேர்கிட்ட தேர்ட் டேர்ம் புக்ஸ் இல்லையா? ஸோ நம்ம எந்த அளவுக்கு புக்ஸ் படிக்கிறோமோ அந்தளவுக்கு வி கேன் அக்வயர் நாலேஜ். நமக்கு அறிவு வளருமே தவிர அது குறைய போகிறதில்ல. ஸோ நம்ம நிறைய வாட்டி இது ரீகால் பண்ணுறது மூலமாக வி கேன் கெயின் அ நாலேஜ் ஃப்ரம் த புக்ஸ். ரைட். See, in the first term, in unit 1, there is one prose, one poem and one supplementary. So what is the prose? What is the title? What is the topic of the lesson? It is sea turtles. Sea turtles. So what we learned in the lesson sea turtles? So this lesson is divided into 3 sections, like section 1, section 2 and section 3. So what we saw in section 1, so there are 7 species of turtles we saw in this section 1, right? Sea turtles live their life entirely in the oceans, but they still have the connection with the land. So they must come ashore to lay eggs. In section 2, the turtles between the month of January and March, the female olive turtles came ashore at night to lay their eggs. This is quite problem for them as the turtles' front flippers enable to swim gracefully and effortlessly but are not useful for moving on land. So in section 3, so what we learned means, so many of these tiny hatchless weight has only less than 20 grams each. So this kind of turtle will not even reach the sea. After many years of swimming in the open ocean, the female hatchling that have become adults return to the same beach where they were born. Next in page number 98, pictogrammar. So what topic is given means, so make a meaningful sentences with the help of picture. With the help of the given picture that we made a sentences, right? And next one is poem. The topic is crocodile. This poem is written by Lewis Carroll. In this poem, the crocodile does have cruel intention of using cheating and tricking its prey. The crocodile is a craft creature that tricks its prey into surrounding itself. The shedding of tears is not related to emotional status in any way, as the poet shows us in the poem. Then unit 1, supplementary reader. The topic is Owlie. In this lesson, the Pile's mom ordered the meat to feed the owl. As Owlie was a baby, it doesn't know to eat. His mom decided to squeezes the meat until it was soft and force the food into Owlie's mouth. So within a second, Owlie fell down on the floor of a cage. She lay on her back with her feet up in the air. Owls are hunters. They eat rats and snakes and frogs. Then Pyle and her mom thought that they had killed the owl and started talking about burning the bird. So suddenly, Owlie opened one eye and got onto her feet. Pyle learned that falling on her back and pretending to be dead was Owlie's way of defending herself against danger. So that was Owl's first day at home. Then unit 2, prose, when the trees walked. In this lesson, the author's grandfather planted trees all around his bungalow. He told the trees would give food and shelter to the birds and animals. In a small rocky island, he planted a number of tree saplings. After some years, the author went to the island. The island looked like a small green paradise. Birds were living there. The trees had multiplied. It was because of his grandfather's effort. Thus, grandfather's dream comes true. This is the second unit prose when the trees walked. Then in page number 121, there is a pictogrammar. So what we learned in the pictogrammar means there is a sentence can do four things. So four kinds of sentence we learned. Statement, question, command, request and surprise. It is called kinds of sentence. Four kinds of sentence. First one is statement. It is also known as declarative sentence. Next question, it is also known as interrogative sentence. Next, imperative sentence. In imperative sentence, there are request, instruction, command or advice is there. And the last kinds of sentences, exclamatory sentence. It is also known as surprise, wonder and strong emotions or feelings. Then poem. The topic is tree. This poem, the trees mentioned in the poem are the banyan tree, a peepal tree, coconut tree, neem tree, tamarind tree, dates, teak and mango trees. The banyan tree is the largest tree which provides shade to the tired people. The peepal tree also gives cool breeze as its leaves shake in the breeze. The coconut gives tender coconut and its leaves are used to build houses. The dates and the neem tree gives medicinal values. The teak gives us wood to make wooden furniture and doors. The mango tree gives tasty fruits for us. Unit 2 Supplementary. The topic is the apple tree and the farmer. In this story, a farmer had an apple tree in his farm. Many small animals and birds lived in that tree. The apple tree grew old and bore fewer fruits. It gave shade, so his daughter and her friends played under it. The farmer decided to cut the tree for timber and more space to grow vegetables. He took his axe and began chopping. The little animals, birds, and insects created commotion and brought his daughter out. The daughter pleaded in vain. The farmer saw a small fruit. He plucked it and tasted it and recollected his childhood. The farmer put the axe down and promised his daughter that he would never cut the apple tree. Next, Unit 3 Prose. The topic is a visitor from distant lands. This lesson talk about black pepper. Black pepper, also known as black gold, it was the most prized spice traded from the Kerala coast. Indians have been using black pepper for a very long time. Farmers began growing it in around 5000 years ago. They exported it to North and West Asia. The trade soon spreads to Greece, Rome, Europe, and China and become popular in the Islamic Empire. Recipes from rich Roman households show the value of the spice in ancient Rome. The Romans sent 120 ships from Egypt to trade with India and bring back enormous quantities of pepper. Children, in Unit 3, Poem and Supplementary, the two lessons are reduced syllabus. Children, apart from these lessons, we learnt all the lessons, question answers, synonyms, meanings and everything. Okay, we have written class work also. Then we have written GP, formal letter, informal letter, dialogue, slogan. Like that, we have written many general pattern in our GP notebook and grammar. Then you attended many tests also, a class test and unit test, like that you have to written test also. So you have to go through the first term fully, how to recollect your memories, recollect your knowledge. So how to recollect all the lessons, how to revise, you can acquire knowledge. Thank you, children.